Hi, my name is Melissa Nelson, and I'm a counselor at Prairie View Middle School. I work primarily with our 8th grade students and then half of our 7th grade. So I've had the opportunity to work with junior achievement for the past few years as we prepare our students for the Adams County Career Expo. And I was a little nervous this year with COVID and just wondering how, because I wasn't able to get into the classrooms to really make sure that some of the material and content was being delivered the way that we wanted to. And so I was so excited to hear that junior achievement was still operating. And then their Google lessons were amazing. Our teachers chose to just give the kids the entire worksheet all at once. And so every single day, kids were headed back to the same place to record their thoughts, to really document their learning. And so teachers were able to track that. And then I just felt like this year we were able to cycle back in a way that we're not always able to do. And so I was really excited. We got our numbers back from the Expo, and I think right at about 51% of our students were recognized by businesses as being a top student. And that's never happened to us before. I think typically it's maybe 30% of our kiddos that get recognized. And so I really feel like a lot of that was because of the ease of implementation of these lessons. I tell any teacher who's struggling to prepare kids for the Adams County Expo to reach out to Junior Achievement. And I feel like this year, with everything being virtual and digital, it was no different. And there were a lot of things that were even easier about this, and not to say that I wouldn't be excited for Junior Achievement to go back to the previous way that they did things, but the Google Docs and the fact that our district already uses Google was really a seamless process. I also would tell teachers to give the virtual lessons a try because it really is a continuum for kiddos. We had students who have always said things like, I want to be a professional athlete. I want to be an actress. I want to be, rock star YouTuber. And one of the lessons that we were able to do was the high growth careers. And it was so cool to watch kids really start to understand the difference of, like, there's nothing wrong with going for professional athlete as your job. Just understand the competitive nature of that. And I even had a few kiddos switch their opinion. And by the end of that lesson, they were saying like, well, but my backup plan is. And I feel like that's something that I have worked for the last 10 years to try to figure out how to help students understand that those are amazing goals, but they're also very, very challenging to attain. And Junior Achievement did that in a very factual way, where it wasn't about the kiddos' abilities or being realistic. It was about, high growth versus low growth and the competitive nature of the job market. The content is great, and I don't feel like we lost any of that content in this digital environment. So I'm really appreciative to Junior Achievement for what they were able to accomplish in a COVID world.